Bonjour les amis. Bonjour. Bonjour from Paris. Can anyone guess where I am? Bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue. Well, I arrived this morning and I had a reservation with an old friend. Yes, indeed, Ellen. And I returned to my old friend, see my old friend, le Musée Carnavalet. And I am sitting now in the beautiful gardens. I don't remember which bench I used to sit on with my friends when we were college students in the area, but it was around here somewhere. I am actually sitting at a table. Somebody left a nice little table here with a chair, so I am sitting at that table, and from here in the shade, it's really hot. I have a really nice view of this garden. One of several courtyards in the beautiful Musée Carnavalet. It's about 2:20, 2:30 p.m. and I arrived here with my reservation at noon, and it took me more than 2 hours to walk through the 4 floors and all the rooms in the museum. So I've got to tell you, when you come back to Paris and you make your reservations, remember that this is a free museum. I would definitely book 2 different dates if you are really interested in the history of the city of Paris and the history of the French Revolution. And if you want to have the time to really look at all the signs, all the artifacts, all the beautiful paintings and objects they have here, and all the rooms where they have recreated the way Parisians lived in the 17th or the 18th century, then please, please, please make a double reservation. And don't try and do it all at once, as I did today. I had forgotten how big this museum is, and they have done a fantastic job remodeling it. It is like coming to the old Carnavalet, but it's like the Carnavalet has made it into the 21st century. Everything is immaculate. The floors, the walls, the windows, look at the facades. Everything has been cleaned up really nicely. There is a nice flow in the museum, but it's also very big, so it's easy to get lost in some of the rooms. The staff is there to tell you where to go. So my advice would be to pace yourself and maybe plan a couple of different visits to see it all. And there's an exhibit starting here in a few days, a photo exhibit featuring a well-known photographer. But if you're going to do the exhibit on top of the museum, it would be absolutely crazy to do everything in one day, or you're going to be running and be very, very tired. I am warning you, this will be as overwhelming as a visit to the Louvre. It's just immense, and I had forgotten how much they had in here. So that's my tip of the day. It's free, it's easy to make 2 reservations. Maybe do a couple floors at a time, or focus first on what the period you're interested in, but you will be amazed at how much you're going to learn about the history of Paris, how many artifacts, how many beautiful rooms, and of course the gardens are the bonus. In fact, on Monday, they're going to open this restaurant over here, this cafe on the other side. So it will be nice because you'll be able to come outside and have a drink and take a break, which I'm about to go and do. So to be honest with you, I had booked another visit today after this one, and I'm not going to do it because I feel like I've made the most of this one, and now I want to relax and enjoy Paris. I think it's important to have a balance when you come to Paris, do some museums and exhibits and landmarks, but also enjoy Paris as it is meant to be enjoyed. So that's what I'm going to do today. I won't make my second reservation, and that's okay. I'll do it later. This is the museum I wanted to see. This is the one museum I hadn't been able to return to last year when museums reopened, and I'm really glad I came back today, and I know I will come back again because there is more I want to see and take my time. So voila, this was just a little peek at the Carnavalet and my experience here, just a few tips I was happy to share with you. Let's see, I guess a quick little hello as I like to do. Voila, see I'm wearing my face mask. So a lot of the visitors were French today, and it's very organized. You get a time slot every 15 minutes or so, and then you line up and wait your turn. So it's not packed inside, though you will see a lot more people than we did last year when we visited those museums. I did spot a few international tourists. They were Americans in the museum. I think you definitely should come to the Carnavalet. I still think it's the best museum in Paris, especially now that it's been completely remodeled. But my advice is don't let it overwhelm you, because it will. It's absolutely gigantic. So I'm going to find a place to eat and drink and regroup because I'm a little tired. So glad I was wearing comfortable shoes. There's a lot of standing in this museum. It's not so much the stairs, but there's a lot of standing because there's so much to look at. So try and book in the morning so you don't have to line up in the sun in the courtyard. Afternoon, it's going to get sunny in that courtyard as you wait. So try and come in the morning. And again, try and book a couple of different days so you can see it all at your own pace without rushing through it, if you are interested in learning more about the very interesting, fascinating history of Paris. So voila, this was my little tip for the day. I will pop up again probably later. Need to recharge the batteries on my phone. I've taken a lot of photos. So I will see you a little later. And one last peek at the beautiful gardens. I am really happy I came here. It was worth it, especially for that price, huh? €0. So voila, hope you can make it here soon. The Carnavalet is open. All is well in the world, at least in the Parisian world. I will see you a little later. Have a good Friday. À bientôt les amis.